Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope you're all doing good. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Nasto. Thank you so much, guys, for the love and for the support. I'm here. We're coming live from our beautiful home. Yeah, that's where that's our beautiful house, a two-bedroom hidden roof. It's hidden somewhere in between the trees. Yeah, we are trying to make our home look as green as possible. That's why we are trying as much as we can to plant lots of trees, lots of flowers, so that we can bring back the greeneries in our home. But unfortunately, guys, we're here. Just today I was trying to inspect our grass. Yeah, this is I hear they call it the elephant grass, this type. Yeah, it has been my favorite. But unfortunately, for this type of grass, if you're also planning on planting it in your homes, there's a risk that comes with it, and I don't know how to really control this. So I'm also out here asking for your help or for your opinions. Yeah, you see, guys, like this area here, you see these small holes here, you see, it's really being affected by termites a lot. Actually, before I'd planted it, a friend of mine had told me this. I thought maybe we will have an exemption, but wow. It's growing serious. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, it seems this type is really loved by termites a lot. That's the number one disadvantage of this type. But I'm planning also to go to the border town. Maybe I get some insecticide that can help maybe control the termites in our grass. Because there's one hotel, it's called Joffa, in our area here. It has this type, and if you go there, you'll find their grass always healthy. So I don't know what they usually apply to it, and also you'll not find it having maybe termites. So I don't know. Is any one of you here that has maybe some experience with this type of grass, and how do you control the termites to prevent them from eating the grass? You see, like here, it has affected a whole place. You see, they have really built. So I think they're living underground. I don't know where they're coming from. They have really eaten our grass so much. You see like this place, they're eating and spreading. They're like from here towards this side, the side of the gate. Most of the places have been eaten a lot by these termites. So I'm trying to look for a way in which I can control them so that we prevent our home from being destroyed. Here they used to be there, but I don't know if they have migrated from this place. Yeah, so this is one of our resting areas for those who have been with us since the beginning. Yeah, our land was not that much in a good condition because it was really slanted, but we've tried our best to make it look like a home. And even flat. I really loved this design. So this was the latest design. We found a gardener who has been trying to make our flowers, just trying to create simple designs for our home. And I'm so much excited. The other day they were very short somewhere here, but you see today they are really growing. So maybe the next time he will come again, he will show us, or he will tell us why he left this. Yeah, you see, they have really grown so much. The only mistake I did when planting this lane here, I did a congestion of green so much, this type, but many people prefer this yellow one. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to somehow mix, but this is my favorite. I don't know why. Unfortunately, when I was planting these flowers, I didn't realize this flower, but when it has grown now, it's shining a lot. You see this? I don't know how it's called, the name, but it's a very, very beautiful. It has yellow and green mixed inside. You see, it's very beautiful. I can't wait for it to grow up and become very huge. But this place has really transformed. Yeah, we are trying pole mdogo to ensure that our home is working out nicely. Anyway, today is one of my happiest days again. It's a super blessing to my sister. For those who have been watching us, and also for the new subscribers, we've been trying also to help our sister. I have an elder sister called Angel or Angela. Yeah, Angel is in English, I think. Angela maybe Swahili. Yeah, so she's my elder sister, and we were living with her at my old home. She's actually Vanessa's mom. So Vanessa is also my niece, and she also has a YouTube channel. Kindly go check her out, subscribe to her channel. So we've been trying our best to set for them a home, a good house, a 3-bedroom house. So we stopped for about 2 to 3 months. Yeah, we had taken a break, but finally, guys, our prayer has been answered and we are officially resuming work. So today we are going to visit the site, and also we are going to buy a few materials to start work, because officially from maybe Monday the work will now be super amazing, because we started with the foundation. We built the house, we put we did the roofing, the blundering, and then we stopped. Yeah, we did also the plastering, and then we stopped a bit to recollect and also to like breathe fast. You know, construction is not easy. And also for the people who are maybe out there and they are believing that, or they believe that construction is very hard, the easiest way you can try to do things is bit by bit. You can start maybe first stage, maybe the foundation, then you take a break. From the foundation you can also do maybe up to the lintel, you take a break. The third time you can do the roofing, take a break, and then sometime also you do the plastering, and then now you can come to the last touches of the house. At least that way you will not feel the pressure. But the very first thing that you can do for a house, or for you not to feel the tension and the pressure so much, is to do as I did. Bring in your materials first. Things like this, trust me, they will never go old, or they will never rot here. And you will always look at them and say, oh, I did a good. Like right now, I don't feel the pressure when I was buying this. You know, I bought like 14 tippers of stones and we stored them here. We also bought these machine cut, these ones. Some we used in building the water tower over there to help in supplying water in our house. Yeah, so if you start just slow, especially for the people in Kenya, there are some places where these machine cut are very cheap. Actually, in our village here, I come from a small village called Nyabohans. Just buying this, it's very expensive. This one you buy at around 70 Kenya shilling. This one, that's more than $50. Yeah, 70. Yeah, but in some places you can find them at 30, 20. So if you're in a place where you can easily buy this at an affordable price, yeah, if you're working maybe outside Africa, maybe in the city, you can just start slow. Yeah, just start by gathering your materials. You put them somewhere, gathering slowly, you put them somewhere, the stones, the sand, so that one day when you officially start, you only have maybe money for pulling up the house. So, you know, if you begin, for example, in a house, I'm just talking to the maybe youths, those people who are trying to build something, but they don't have that whole money. Yeah, you know, some people believe that for you to build a house, maybe if the house is 5 million or 10 million, you should have that 10 million in your hand. No, that should not be the case. If you do it that way, you might wait for your whole life for you to have all the money in the world to begin a house. Just that, maybe 100,000, you can bring stones, stand, bricks, then you relax. Again, the next time, start the foundation, you relax. Next time, again, raise. Because they always say that Rome was not built in one day. And that's what I saw even in our house. So even up to today, we are still doing some small repairs. Yeah, these videos that we do, mostly is to encourage people, and even me, they really encourage me. When I see myself doing this, taking a break, doing this, taking a break, at least I start to see that, oh, so it's possible. Yeah, it's very much possible. Yeah, so this is our material collection area that we set. A good thing, our compound is big enough. We still have some compound area that remained, or some playground for my son Liam, for everyone to do their things. So I just set a corner somewhere within our home, because I didn't want the materials scattered everywhere. Imagine if we would have put stones here, stones there, that place, then the home would not be organized. That's why we just set this area here for material, for the blocks, for the stones, for the sand and everything, so that one day when we start, and even when we clear the home, it still looks good. Yeah, our home today is super clean. John has been doing an amazing work. Yeah, we have right now he's not a new guy. Yeah, we have someone who is helping us slowly in taking care of our home. He's actually called John. Yeah, we help each other, you know, because I realized that a home, sometimes it's not easy to manage it alone. At least you need people like supportive, yeah, to support you here and there, to help you do 1, 2, 3, so that you can take good care of your home. Yeah, this is our small farm of maize. Yeah, also our community or our village plants a lot of maize. Unfortunately, I'm seeing something that I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, I don't know if there's an outbreak of a disease. Yeah, you see this? I don't know what these are. I don't know how they are affecting our maize. I don't know what I can also do. Yeah, Baba. Nakuja. Yeah, Liam is saying I'm being called by Miss Flay. But I'm happy that at least all of them have two. You see, like this one has two. Yeah, this is an experimental farm that I just planted to see, because this place was too vacant and the chicken were a very big problem. So I decided, let me just plant this. Actually, I have a very big farm somewhere of one of you that they allowed us to be planting maize. So we planted close to, I think it's an acre of land. We planted also maize. So we have a bigger farm somewhere with maize. But this one basically we planted just to enjoy, like maybe roasting, maybe for githeri, things like those. But it's doing good. Yeah, I think next month, yeah, very soon, we can start maybe roasting our maize by next month. Yeah, we also planted a few pawpaws over here. So as the maize grows, they also grow. I've tried planting cassava, but it's a challenge because the chicken always scratch. They're always scratching. You see, even, I don't know if they're, I think they're passing through here. Yeah. You see, this place seems like something is always going through here. I don't know if it's the dogs. Yeah. Let me try to... Yeah, like that. Seems there's something passing through here always. And also our chicken are really eating our passion fruit. I tried planting a passion here, but it has become a challenge for it to grow. Yeah, right now what we are also doing is just waiting for this lawn also to grow the flowers that we planted here, so that they can be like the other side. Yeah, slowly taking good care of the home. Yeah, a good thing that I'm also very much happy about is our kitchen garden. Yeah, I started the transformation a bit late, but I can say so far so good. We are not bad off. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Duck. Yeah. Actually, rearing chicks in my home has become the biggest challenge. Yeah, and I think the challenge that is bringing all this is the lack of electricity. Yeah, because if I had electricity, I would have set maybe somewhere to be warming the chicks. Like the other day, guys, we had our turkey that hatched three little chicks, but unfortunately all of them passed away. I'm so much heartbroken. Just today morning I woke up. I don't know how to. I've not had a good experience about turkeys. I've never reared them before, but I realized that once they hatch, you have to separate them from the mom. Maybe set an area where it has some warmth light. There's a certain bulb that has the UV light, so you make for them a place, give them warmth until they grow, because they were so fragile. Turkeys are not like chicken chicks, because these ones, even the mom, when they step on them, the chicken cannot ham its chicks, but the turkey, if it even steps on the chicks, they can even lose life. So that has been the challenge. So right now we don't have any turkeys. Babe, how are you? I help you to air. You are calling me. Huh? Okay. Yeah, let me carry the clothes. My hands are not clean. Yeah. Baby, what? Today is washing day. Unfortunately, we don't have electricity, a washing machine. So Miss Flay today decided to do everything alone. And also we've been trying to find someone to be helping us from time to time, like maybe washing clothes here and there, but it's a bit hard. You know, let me not say in a village, sometimes you might find someone, but they wash very quick. They just want to finish, and then you find your clothes are not washed the way you want, or that's not the case. Not everyone can wash, eh? Yeah, that's the challenge.
Some will just wash like very fast, and
then they want the
later on is when you find out most of your clothes are dirty.
Yeah,
the white ones have started to turn.
So that's the problem. But hopefully one day, maybe when we have a washing machine, it will be easy. Even me, I've never owned a washing machine before, but I believe one day we'll have it somewhere so that we can make work easy. Because like for her, it's been like an hour. Or
I don't know.
Close to an hour, yeah?
Around
10, you can imagine. Right now it's almost 12. Yeah, I was not around. I had gone to was looking for the materials for my sister's house, because very soon we are going to resume work over there. So coming back, I found Miss Flay has washed a whole trough. You've really struggled.
Yeah, I got used to wash for me, but nowadays she doesn't show up.
Yeah.
So nowadays I just wash by myself, because I cannot wait for her around. Yesterday I met her and she told me next week. So but the clothes were many, so I couldn't wait till next week. I just have to do it because they are also my clothes. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, Gatti is actually, she's someone we've lived with from way before. So from time to time she comes to help us wash. Yeah, so let me bring someone to hold for us. Josie, shike camera kidogo tu. Let us show you guys how we air our clothes, as we depend on the sun to dry them for us. You know, in some countries even drying is a machine. Here is shati kwan.
I always hire them with a strategy.
Let me wash my hands first. Or let me the trousers this side. Washing this can be the hardest. Jeans. To make work easy, I think I can look for an apron for working. Maybe when I'm in the shamba, I put on, like, you have specific clothes for shamba. Hivi. This is how you air. First of all, you have to turn over the cloth. main reason why do we turn the clothes inside out?
So that they don't fade. The sun doesn't fade them.
Oh, it's for fading. So it's because of the sun. So I used to think that if it falls down, it becomes dirty inside.
Yeah, you have to keep on airing them like their normal size.
Yeah.
The sun, the more
the more you wash, the more the sun.
Keep on.
Yeah.
Color.
I think that's the main reason. Yeah. Because for this, what Miss Flay is saying, the main reason why we turn the clothes this way, you see, this is inside out, so that they don't fade. So like every day when you're washing, the sun doesn't affect the trouser. I used to think is because if it falls down, then it doesn't get that. Oh. Or not half. So that the whole. Guys, you see, I'm also learning something new. I used to air them like this, and then maybe after some time again, I come and turn them.
Whichever way you love.
Yeah.
With me, I just love. Yeah.
Or the whole.
They become straight
On the inside. Yeah. Wow. At least, or guys, let us know why do we turn our clothes like this? Yeah. But I think Miss Flair's reason is the best, so that the clothes don't fade. Yeah, because if we air them like this, the sun burns them every day, then you find that you had a black trouser and then it fades. I think, and today the sun is not sunny, but hopefully it will come again. Yeah, so at least the hanging lines really made our work very easy. And also this place we tried to put the ballasts to help in reducing the dirtiness. Yeah, so as here is manual washing of the clothes, no machine, no nothing. Just struggle with them like that. Yeah, slowly. So we use the pegs. This is how pegs are. Yeah, there are different designs, but this one is usually the most long lasting, because you have some pegs that have springs, but those ones are very easy to spoil. So this one, if you are living maybe in a rental area, like I remember where we used to live with Miss Flay before we moved here, you have your own color. Or you put a mark. So maybe if you are 10 tenants, each of you can have, maybe yours are red or yours are yellow. So if you happen to find maybe a yellow pegs in someone's house, then you know that one is yours. At least it reduces chaos. Yeah. So the hanging lines are the best, because they take like many clothes. You can hang as many clothes as you want. Just slowly. Yeah, feed. I do it. But there's some red clothes like this. If you wash them, yeah, it used to fade. You find it fading a lot. So maybe when using a machine, I hear you have to sort the colors first. Like white ones, you put separate, colored separate. Here mostly, even hand washing, you have to separate the colors. Like you can't wash this with maybe your white shirts, because some like this you might find They are leaking. Eh? Is that the right English? Kutoa rangi. What does kutoa rangi mean? How do we say it? They remove color.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might find some clothes like this. Once you try to wash them, you find them leaking a lot. Like the water turns red or blue. Is it leaking? Why are you laughing? I don't know the right English, but that could. I hope you understand. Yeah, that's why you cannot wash white with colored clothes. And also, you know, sometimes white use bleach. So if you use bleach on this, then it will pour color. Like this one, I think, because I'm seeing, I think it removes some colors. The water is somehow green. Yeah, but it's an old trouser, so it has faded until there's no more color to leak. Yeah. So let's finish over. Unfortunately for, I don't know if it's Africa or Kenya, we are used to washing clothes on almost weekends. Because most of the week you are busy, so only maybe during the weekends. That's when you can find free time to continue. You're almost over. Just a few remaining. Also, most are folia.
Then yours. For me, I don't always.
Your clothes, you don't dirtify so much.
Yeah, I always keep on wearing the same clothes, especially morning house.
Oh, you have a. Oh, for us, unfortunately, I wish I had like a specific clothes for mornings.
I have working clothes.
Working clothes.
That's after I'm done wearing them. Maybe when I have a bath, I will, the next day I will still wear them.
Oh, for the working clothes, I think I'll start that trend where maybe you have specific clothes for. That's the main challenge that I have. Even when I was
also when I wear trousers,
yeah,
I always
after the event you remove.
I remove and then just fold them and keep them.
Ah.
I rewear them. I don't put in dirty clothes.
You know, for men, it's a challenge because sometimes when, for example, if I take a shower, the clothes I'll wear up to the next shower. So you find it's already dirty. Yeah. Also, but also it depends with how someone was brought up. You know, there are those people, for example, after church, you remove the clothes that you put on to go to church, and then back to your normal clothes. But for some, those clothes you still stay with them the whole day. So that's the challenge. And also you'll find some people, they have like, for me that's my main problem. I don't have clothes for occasion. For example, it might reach Sunday, and you know, there's some people like clothes for church are for church.
But I think because you guys you only wear shorts, trousers and shirts, you only t-shirts. So with me, there are some clothes I can't just wear every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah, that's the problem. I remember I used to have my cousin, like, their clothes he will never put on unless he's traveling maybe to Nairobi or to church. There are those specific clothes for for specific events, even shoes. Yeah, but some people will find your shoes for everywhere is for everywhere. Yeah, so that's the challenge. That's one more trouser to go. Actually, today is Friday, but it's a holiday, especially in Kenya. I don't know, guys, I don't know if it's a worldwide event. It's a Muslim holiday today. At the border town, we saw very many. Yeah, so if you're watching this and also you are a Muslim, we wish you a happy holiday. It's called Eid al-Adha. Yes. Yeah, we wish you a happy holiday. Enjoy with your family. So this is my last trouser. And then we see what next.
You see how I'm hanging them?
Oh yeah. Show them the way this place minimizing the.
Not actually minimizing, like the way I've started with, like in the front side are Liam's and Sammy's clothes, and they are all, because I know with you could have mixed trouser, like you just hang randomly. Yeah.
You have to arrange.
But I've arranged them, yes. These trousers, they are your shirts and my shirts, and then Liam and Sammy's. Yeah. We arranged them.
Because also this one, it reduces the amount of pegs and space. You see, like this shirt, the same pegs that has touched this one is the same one here. So this is how you reduce, so that you don't end up using like all the pegs at once. So you just arrange them according to the type.
So for dresses, I hang them on this other side.
Or from there. You see the dresses, she's starting from there. So I don't know what to air.
Continue with the shirts.
I'll continue with the shirts.
If you get to yours, you can hang them on the second row. Shorts, you can.
Lakini hata hii inaweza ingia hapa. So we are going with a trend, not just hanging, but following the right. Hey, Liam had, I don't know what he had in the pocket. Mandazi. He had some mandazi. Yeah, but it's now clean. Even these ones, we still have to turn them over like this. Yeah. And then now this one fix here. Like that. Oh, unfortunate. Maybe the towel.
Not the towel.
Or this one.
Or maybe Liam's.
Oh yeah.
Ya shule ya Liam hizo ni.
Ile shati.
Before nizitoe hapa. Niziweka hapa. Hapa zitafikia. Maybe you hang those in the
I think Liam's trousers for school.
Ile shati. Shati ya red end.
Yeah, fade.
Yeah, fade. Is long. Zinatoa rangi. Yeah. These are Liam's trousers for school. I think they are somehow fading. They are somehow, I don't know if it's fading or leaking. Zinavuja. Zinavuja rangi. Yeah, they're somehow, see they're red. So they have affected one of my white shirts. Yeah. Hata hizi bado na hang.
Bring them and hang them on this side.
Those are for Mr. Liam. So let's hang also his shirts. Hopefully they have not been affected by the red color. Yeah. A good thing their uniforms are white, but they are not affected by the dirt. And also I think their school, like, it really maintains cleanliness. I've never seen Liam coming home.
It was dirty like the trash.
It was dirty?
Very dirty. I think the way we left him in Yabohansa.
Oh, yeah. But in school, they usually come very clean.
Yeah.
I think the school encourages a lot of cleanliness. I remember me in our school. It used to have a lot of dust. Especially games time. You come home.
The good thing with their school is not dust.
Yeah, it doesn't have dust. Yeah, it's cabros. The whole. Yeah, because they don't have a big field. It's mostly cabros. So the kids, they usually come home when they're clean. So this is their school sweat. Black. He also has 2 sweaters. Yeah, so we are now in the last clothes. Yeah, our hanging lines are full. Yeah, 4 of them. So we did not use this so much. I think the socks maybe we might put here. Yeah, because it's a bit light. Yeah, I think I'll still look for wires like this. These ones are they don't stretch. Yeah, they are very good. Yeah, so after this I'll be taking it to my sister's place. We go and see if we'll buy some construction materials for. I want to buy a few materials to start our work as soon as possible.
It's very cold.
Yeah, it's very cold. Unfortunately, the weather has changed a lot. These are for Liam for school. And these socks, you know, these ones we bought for Liam when he was young. When the socks are growing, when Liam is growing, the socks are growing. They are expanding too. Yeah, so that was our last clothes. Maybe you can say something before we leave. Yeah.
Right. Hey guys. Yeah, so yeah, most of you know me, but in case you don't know me, I'm Miss Flay. You can also go and check me out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm kind of tired, but I'm glad that I managed to finish the clothes, and also Nasto helped me to hang them. Yeah, so right now maybe I'm going to start preparing lunch, and then now I have a good rest. Yeah, but meanwhile guys, thank you so much for, if you managed to watch this video until this point, kindly consider subscribing if you haven't. Like, comment, share, we'll appreciate. And also don't forget to check me out on my YouTube channel. I have so many, like so many amazing videos which I believe you're gonna love, even if it's 5% of them. But anyway guys, see you on my channel.
All right. Yeah, actually the ballast we put here, they really help.
Yeah.
You know, like right now this place will be muddy, a lot of mud. Like right now, you see, you can still walk here when airing your clothes.
Yeah, and even if the clothes fall down,
Yeah, they're still clean.
Yeah.
So we separated this hanging area for our clothes like this. We built this area, and then we used some of the ballast that had remained up there. We put them here so that they can really help when we are airing our clothes, even if they fall, or even if you're walking here, or there's some remaining water. You see, like these ones. Even if she washes the basins at this point, you don't experience any mud in your home. Yeah. Also, we have some good news from our other piece of land. Yeah. Today I was walking there, and I saw something very amazing. Yeah. The vegetables that we had planted over here, the green peas, yeah, and also some of the bananas that we had put here, some actually coming out very nicely, yeah. So this is the area. Yeah, actually we are also beginning another banana project. Yeah, because I've realized these days, especially in our area here, banana selling or demand is really on the rise. Yeah, here the best things you can do, especially for vacant land, you can either plant trees. Yeah, this type of trees, these ones, which after some few years you can gain a lot. Or if you can be there to manage, you can plant bananas. The only challenge with banana planting, they need you to be there, like or you put someone to take care of them, like maybe weeding, cutting when they are ready. But for the trees, it's just the easiest maintenance. There's zero, just a little, just some small maintenance. Yeah, so this was our kitchen garden we had planted. Yeah, you can see, guys, they are really coming out. Yeah, our peas are coming out nicely. You see all this. The other day we were planting them, so just in a few days we will start cooking this. That's why I was advocating for planting in a line. It really gives you easy time. Even when weeding, you have very easy time. You see, very nice. Yeah, even the spider plant that I had put here, even most of them have come out nicely. You can see, like this whole area here, we have vegetables. Yeah, here they are. All right, so let's head to our sister's place. We see what we are supposed to buy, and also give you an update of the place before we resume work. Whew, well, here we are heading to my sister's place, but the road is something else. Yeah, this is my cousin's home. Yeah, Chef Matiko. Hey, this road here is a problem. It's a big problem. I don't know what we can really do about it. Yeah, because the materials that now we are going to be bringing, they are more than delicate, very delicate. Yeah, because they are tiles and also the gypsum boards. So if the road is bumpy like this, you can see, yeah, the road is only on one side. It's a very bad road. Yeah, unfortunately the county government is not working as much as it can. Yeah, because such roads at this age and era, they need to be at least widened, because it's a wide road. You can see from where I'm standing, actually a tipper can pass on this road. Yeah, mostly you'll find the tippers are what at least they make these roads. Yeah, because from time to time when they try to pass here, at least they repair through the steps that they make. But ever since we stopped construction, then the road has been on a standstill. This person has really fenced this plot very nicely. Yeah, very well. Yeah, anyway, this is my sister's place. Unfortunately, we have abandoned this place for quite some time. Yeah, it's been like 2 months. You know, when there is no construction, usually almost everything goes on standby. But I'm glad that we are back again, ready to continue with the good job that we started. Yeah, my sister, I think she also needs a fence here, because you can see like this fence really looks beautiful, the one that my aunts have placed on this other side. Yeah, it really looks amazing. It was well placed. It's a barbed wire. I think even for her, because of security reasons, because you know this plot is also on the roadside, so at least on this side here she also needs something like this. This type of fences, they really help with trespassing. They really help so much. And you can see like what they were doing, they were actually peeling off the downer part. Yeah, the downer part of the tree. It's usually advisable, because if you fence without removing the cover, then it's very easy for the tree to become loose, because this back cover, after some time, it dries off. So even someone can just come and pull the tree from the hole. Yeah, you can see, guys, the road is very bad. I wish you can see it in person. Even a motorbike cannot pass here. You see, it's a very bad road. Yeah, and it's like a V. Yeah, you can see, very bad, very poorly maintained, and it's all the way to the village. But hopefully, maybe one day, our cries will be heard and such roads may be maintained. A good thing that I'm really happy about my sister's place is she has electricity. This is an electricity post, so it's just a wire. Actually, I think it's just a wire. Maybe in the house we can put something like a metal to raise up, and then now the dropping cable can just be dropped, because it's like maybe 20 meters, not so far. Yeah, so this is my sister's place, to the new subscribers. And also this is her 3-bedroom house. Yeah, also Vanessa's home. Yeah, we've tried our best. We've really tried our best to get to this point. So this is the front area. This is the front yard. Unfortunately, we have not yet done the stairs. Yeah, but I believe once we start like serious construction, we will also do the stair part. Yeah, but the other places, we've managed to do a lot. Actually, I came to look at also the size, so that I can also know like how many bags of the gypsum powder. Of the wall, it's called the skimming powder that we are going to buy. Yeah, I was supposed to go today, but then it started raining. You can see, like in Tanzania, it was raining a lot, so I had to postpone because we wanted to go with the bike. But now we'll have to leave maybe tomorrow very early in the morning. Very early in the morning. That's when we will at least live. Yeah, so this is the house. It's actually a big house, because I tried to ask someone. They told me like for the whole house, maybe we will need like 15, or let me say 12 to 15 bags for the whole house. But for us, we are trying also to minimize on the budget. So what you're going to start with is only the interior, the interior parts, because also there are big rooms. You see, like the living room, it's a very wide space. So we'll only do, we are doing this because we are about to start putting up the gypsum. Because again, if we put the gypsum without skimming the house, then it will be very hard, because when now skimming, you can even tamper with the gypsum. So first you want to do the first coat. And also remember, during skimming of the house, there's always dirt. You see places like this, there's a lot of scratching of the wall that is usually done. So it's much better if we do just the first coat, finish it, and then now we can start the gypsum, installing the gypsum. Yeah, those are the steps that we are going to begin. Yeah, very, very soon. So that now my sister can move in to the house. It's a big room. It's a big house, very big, 3-bedroom. Also the bedroom are very wide. Yeah, I'm even scared of you know, usually the starting is usually one of the hardest parts. Like my plan was to start maybe with like 6 bags of the skimming powder. We start first, then we see where it will reach us. But now again, getting into this house, I think even inside can take like maybe 10 bags. Yeah, so this is the living bedroom, master bedroom. It's quite big, very spacious. Also it has a toilet, but for the toilet we will not be doing any skimming, because here tiles will be installed all the way to the top. That's why it's a bit rough like this. Yeah, so the skimming powder will only do skimming. Actually there are different ways of painting a house. Yeah, it's not a must. Not everyone usually does skimming. Yeah, that is something that also we have to understand. Not everyone usually does skimming. So the beauty of skimming your house, for those who maybe are planning to do construction, there's a certain powder that now you apply on the wall. Without skimming, it's very hard for you to like get a level ground. Yeah, like for example, if we don't skim, you see these holes that we are seeing on the walls, this one, there are some holes like these ones. If we don't do the skimming of the house during painting, some people they just do normal painting without doing skimming. Also, you guys help us on the comment section. For those who have built before, do you usually do skimming of your houses? Because I remember back in my old home, we've never done any skimming. Skimming is usually very expensive because you have to buy the gypsum powder, which is very, very expensive also. You have to employ, like you have to get the people who are doing for you skimming, the first coat, second coat, which is also expensive. But we also have to look at the quality of the work. Because trust me, after skimming your house, you usually get the best look of your house, because all the walls will be very, very smooth. You won't be seeing like these scratches. So they usually clean the wall first, like these ones they remove. They use the sandpaper, so the house is skimmed, is brushed, like brushing. They usually brush the whole house very clean, and then now do the gypsum, the skimming of the house, so that now the house can get the best look. Yeah, that's why we want to start first with only inside, and then after some time, maybe after we are done with the interior parts, now we can start also the outside. So these are 3-bedroom. Yeah, for those who maybe are new to the channel, yeah, we built my sister a 3-bedroom, and also it has an open plan kitchen. Yeah, so for the kitchen also, we will see what we can do, because we are also trying to balance the budget so that we can do first the most important parts. Because for a kitchen also, if you have maybe a table, you can still cook, and then you can build your kitchen as you have already moved into the house. Yeah, that's why we are trying to minimize the costs, so that we can first do the gypsum, we do the painting, we do the wiring. Actually, there's a sister of mine. So today we just paid for the wiring cables. There's a sister of mine. She's a Kenyan, but also she works in Uganda. She's called Mercy Empire. So for those who need like electric cables, kindly go on YouTube and check out Mercy Empire Africa. She will supply with very good cables from a company called East African Cable. Yeah, she's the one who sent for me the cables to my place. I think also my cousin Chef Matiko took the cables. Also here at my sister's place, we are taking the cables. So for us, we are trying to also make it easier for you guys, especially who want to build around. Maybe there are places where you don't know where to get the right cables, you don't know where to get maybe the right masons. So we are making things very easy for you, so that when you're building, you don't have to be conned or to buy maybe very expensive somewhere else. So if you've already built your house, kindly reach out to my sister Mercy Empire. I'll be putting a link of her YouTube channel in this video. Yeah, go support her work. Yeah, because also for her, she has been really supportive to us. Yes, yeah, so this is a 3-bedroom house, as I said earlier, with 2 bathrooms, a kitchen, a pantry, stroke a store. Yeah, and we tried to make the rooms very spacious, very, very spacious, as much as we can. And so this is the main door. For now, it's locked. Yeah, it has 3 locks. There's one here, there's another one below, there's also this one, and the top, also on top here, I have some other locks. Yeah, so this is just for security purposes, and also this is the design of this kind of doors. Yeah, maybe you can open and see. And also, yeah, like this. So these are metal doors. Here, mostly you'll find most people, these are the kind of doors that we use in our homes. Yeah, for security purposes, and also because they are more long lasting. But also you can find maybe like wooden doors, but they are more expensive compared to this metal. You know, the wooden, mostly they use mahogany, which is extremely expensive. But for just a normal house or a good house, you can also just use the metal door. They're different designs. Yeah, these ones we made them at the border town. Once you're there, you'll find like very many welders doing very good jobs. Also the design of the windows, we tried to modernize. Yeah, because the old style, you had glasses all over, half glasses, but these days people try to put like full glasses so that the house can bring a good look. So we came up with this design here. So the glass will be running from the top up to the bottom. Also these partitions from the top to the bottom, also these ones. Yeah, at least wide, big ones, so that they can just bring in the beauty. Yeah, this is where we'll put the stairs. It's a bit low. Yeah, it's a bit low, but we still have some stones over there that we'll use in this place. Yeah, so welcome in. The other time we used the kitchen door. So welcome into my sister's house. So this is the living room once more. Yeah, if she likes, she will put the TV area here, or if she likes, she can put it over there. So she has like 2 different options. Yeah, so very spacious, also a big room. And over here we have the dining. Yeah, I love houses that have dinings that you see the front yard, because some other houses you'll find the dining is on the opposite side where you don't see the front yard. Also, guys, let me know which design is the best, because I'm also trying to come up with a house plan. Yeah, there are some that you get which have the dining next or side, yeah, side by side from the living room. But also you'll find some other houses, you'll find a living room here, and then you cross over the corridor, maybe a small corridor, and to the dining. But for me, I think I prefer houses that have dinings where you also see the front yard, rather than where you only see the backyard. I don't know if you get the point. Yeah, I think this one we came up with a good design. And then it's opposite, just next here we have the kitchen. We also did the same as my house, very many sockets. Yeah, we have a socket here, we have a socket here, we have a wall socket here, another one I think here, you see, another one there, I think also this side we have another wall socket. It's there. Yeah. Also the kitchen has so many. The advantage is you don't have to struggle, or maybe if you are 2, 3, 4 people in the house, everyone can easily charge their phones without disturbing the other person. Because in some houses you can go, mostly rentals, you'll find there's only one socket, one wall socket. So it's a problem. You don't know where to put the fridge, you don't know where to charge maybe your laptop, your phone. So here we try to maximize the number of sockets. I think also that can be very helpful to someone who wants to build. Yeah, put sockets everywhere. You can plug your phone here. If someone wants to charge, they can sit there. Another one can charge over there. So even in the house, your kids won't be fighting for charging points. Or if someone finds your phone charging, they don't have to remove it again to go maybe and charge their phone. Yeah, so that's why we tried. Even the bedrooms, I think they have like two sockets. Yeah, so over here we have the bedroom number 1. Yeah, bedroom number 1 has one socket. This is a side bed switch. Also this one is you'll find also houses where the switch is only maybe at the door, but this one we tried also to put here, so that you can even switch off the lights just from when you're lying on the bed. So we put one over here. Yeah, sockets, we have that one, and also we have this. Yeah, so this is the common toilet. Can be used by both here, both there, and also both the visitors in the house. Also this one has a socket here, another socket also somewhere there. Yeah, so we just try to maximize the number of sockets that we have in the house. Yeah. So finally we are in the master bedroom. So for the master bedroom, is very spacious. I don't know how many sockets she has. I don't know if we maximized on the number. I think we somehow failed her. Yeah, we only have a few sockets. I wish there was one somewhere here. Hey, this is a challenge, I think. A very big challenge. But there's one here. I think she can still charge. Because, this one I think we put it high because of maybe the size of the bed. Yeah. She can easily charge here and maybe put something somewhere. I wish she also had maybe one here. But here I think also we left it because of the wardrobe. That's why I think we left this space. Maybe it could be here, maybe. Yeah, something like that. But a good thing, she also has this. Yeah. So this is the double socket only in the house, and that one which is a bit high. Yeah, so that's the simple house tour. She also has a toilet of her own and a small corridor. Here she can just arrange, maybe if it's some shoe rack or bags, she can just put them over there. So let's lock in and leave. Yeah. Well, so that is it. I hope you've also enjoyed. I'm super excited because from tomorrow we will start now bringing in the materials, and also hopefully Yeo will also be around so that he can be sleeping here and just taking care of the home. All right guys, so thank you so much. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let us know also what you think about today's video. This is our padlock, just a simple but very strong padlock. Yeah, but so far so good. The security has not been a very big challenge in our place. Yeah, we thank God that no one has ever broken into the site. Yeah, maybe vandalized. The only time we had a problem is during the construction, where the timbers were being stolen. But for now, once we lock the house, we usually find it the same way. So guys, anyway, goodbye. See you in my next video.